Stop right there. If you clicked on this video, it means you are interested in tasting the sweet, sweet nectar that is financial freedom and figured that we, a trader, can assist you. Well, you, my friend, are totally right. Top of the morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And we encourage you to click on the subscribe button down there, as well as the tiny little bell next to it, because it'll keep you notified whenever we upload new videos, which will be every Monday morning. Now, welcome to this week's episode of the Tanzanian stock market in 5 minutes. We will be breaking down this market into the equity and the debt sections. Let's begin with the equity market, the part of the stock exchange that deals with shares of companies. Now, last week, the value of shares traded in the DSC amounted to 567.18 million Tanzanian shillings, which was a 24% decrease compared to the previous week. And from this graph, we notice that the day that had the most amount traded was Friday, where 66,426 shares belonging to Tanga Cement were traded in the block trade pre-arranged market board, whereas trading in this board occurs when an entity purchases shares worth more than 200 million Tanzanian shillings of a company at a pre-arranged price or a negotiated price, which is generally lower than the price which is at the market. Now, the number of shares traded in the DSC amounted to 710 and 115, and this will help us figure out which companies investors are mostly interested in that week. At number 1, we have CRDB Bank PLC, accounting for 59% of the total volume traded for the week. At number 2, we have Nicole Investments PLC, amounting to 12% of the amount traded. And finally, at number 3, we have Twiga Cement PLC, accounting for 11% of the total volume traded for the week. Now, over here, we have companies which experienced price changes last week.
All right. Let's move on to the market capitalization and the all-share index. The value of the whole market last week closed at 16.095 trillion Tanzanian shillings on Friday, which was approximately a 0.20% increase compared to 16.063 trillion Tanzanian shillings on Monday. The all-share index DSCI increased this week as well by the same 0.20% due to rise in closing prices for companies such as CRDB. Now that the equity portion is over, let us zoom over to the Treasury Bond section. The value of the Treasury bonds traded during last week had amounted to 137.26 billion Tanzanian shillings, which was a 32% increase compared to the week before. Last week saw a large appetite of 25-year Treasury bonds. These pay the coupon rate of 15.95% per annum. These are the Treasury bonds which pay the highest coupon rates, which were sold at premium prices, with the most expensive being sold at a 47.2989% premium. On the March 30th, there is to be an auction for a 10-year Treasury bond offering an 11.44% coupon every year, and here are its details. The amount on offer is 113.1 billion Tanzanian shillings. The minimum bid size starts at 1 million Tanzanian shillings. And the last time a bond like this was auctioned was on the December 22nd, 2021. It was undersubscribed by 80.3 billion Tanzanian shillings. Being undersubscribed means that investors came forth with way less money than what the government requested. One reason for this could be that investors prefer to invest in longer-term Treasury bonds as they pay higher coupon rates, like the 25-year Treasury bond with a 15.95% coupon rate. The minimum successful price to go through was 101.1236 Tanzanian shillings. This is a premium price as people are willing to pay 1.1236% more than the bond's face value, which is 100 shillings. Now, as far as corporate bond trading is concerned, there were no trades as of last week. Alright investors, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope that this video has been informative, insightful, and has made you a little bit more interested in investing in the Tanzanian stock market. Feel free to interact with A Trader in any of our social media platforms and contact us in case of any other questions. Have a great week ahead and karibuni sana.